I have been reflecting a lot lately on niacin and its cousin nicotinamide. Both are forms of B3. And let me tell you, it's been quite an interesting and eye opening experience. When you have MS like we do, you start to realize that your body might not be getting everything it needs from food alone. It's like trying to fuel a race car on a diet of candy bars. Some might say that's a delicious treat, but not exactly the top tier fuel you need for optimal performance with MS. I eat only the highest quality whole foods and never eat anything unhealthy. I'm always on the search to make more changes to my diet and everything else to optimize my fight against MS. I've accepted for quite some time now that my food can't provide the amount of certain nutrients I need to activate remyelination effectively. That's why I now take 600 milligrams of niacin along with 4,000 milligrams of nicotinamide Remyelination every day. Niacin and nicotinamide changes have been so dramatic. It's like everything's different now. It feels like my entire perspective on life is flipping. Like enjoyment that just won't stop getting better. Even though all my MS symptoms have disappeared in the past, I strongly believe that supplementation is the key to continue achieving what's happening. Let's dive deeper into why vitamin B3 is so crucial, especially when considering remyelination. A lack of sufficient vitamin B3 could contribute to immune dysregulation. And let me tell you, there are multiple ways this might manifest. Imagine a high-stakes game of Jenga where every piece represents a different cell function. If you start taking away pieces, the whole structure begins to wobble and eventually collapses. That's kind of what happens when the body lacks enough vitamin B3. First off, let's discuss NAD+, or nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. Sounds like a fancy name, doesn't it? It's the MVP in the world of biochemical reactions. Vitamin B3 is a precursor to NAD+, which is crucial in numerous metabolic processes, including energy production. When NAD+ levels dip, your cells might start running out of steam, making it tougher for your body to get back on track. It's like running on empty while trying to climb a mountain. It's just not going to happen without a solid refuel. Doesn't that sound a lot like MS fatigue? NAD+ is essential for activating sirtuins. These proteins regulate cellular health and aging and help keep our inflammatory responses in check. With insufficient NAD+, the sirtuins lose their abilities. leading to increased inflammation. T cells, macrophages, and dendritic cells are a few of the cell types that orchestrate the attack in MS. But they also are just a few of the many players in the immune system that need NAD+ to function optimally. Without sufficient vitamin B3, these immune cells can lose their metabolic flexibility. When these cells are overworked and underfed, they can become lethargic, making people without MS more susceptible to infections. But in people with MS, they can become too hyperactive, which leads to relapses and neurodegeneration. So it's crucial to keep that vitamin B3 flowing. One thing that has really shown its importance in the past few years of research has been in the gut microbiome. It shapes our immune responses. Niacin helps maintain a healthy microbiome. Without enough of it, the gut enters dysbiosis, a state where the balance of bacteria is off kilter, resulting in increased intestinal permeability, also known as leaky gut. Signaling molecules called cytokines help with immune response communication, but sadly, they can become unbalanced due to niacin deficiency as well. This imbalance can lead to chronic inflammation, which is detrimental for many, especially for those of us with MS. According to current research, MS can impact niacin levels, and studies suggest that MS patients may exhibit a deficiency in niacin, potentially contributing to disease progression. Chronic stress might send those niacin levels plummeting even more, creating a perfect storm for immune disturbances. I mean, it's all interconnected, and we need to fight back. What if, now I'm just asking, what if we began to integrate targeted supplementation of niacin as a key strategy to fight MS? Perhaps this could change the entire landscape of how autoimmune diseases are approached. Let's dive into genetics. There's plenty of research exploring genetic predispositions for poor niacin metabolism and absorption. Identifying individuals who may not harness niacin effectively could yield groundbreaking insights. But I also consider every holistic approach out there. The way I think about it is, why limit myself? Think about a comprehensive nutritional plan that actively considers niacin and its metabolic partners. A plan aiming to modulate immune responses and prevent diseases like MS in the first place. It's not just about pills or infusions. It's about nourishing your body with what it needs. I augment my lifestyle with weightlifting and cardio, which are powerful allies for NAD+ levels. Every time you lift weights or engage in aerobic activity, your body demands energy. NAD+ is essential for ATP, the energy currency of the body. And when you're exercising, your NAD+ levels rise, helping your body and muscles perform their magic. That there have been points where in my past, a lot of points in my past, where I said, "Oh, okay, I can't do anymore. This is as far as I can go. I can't do more than that." Mm-hmm. And then I did that for a month or two, and then I could go a little more. Yeah. And then I reached another plateau, and I'm like, okay, I can't push any farther. And then I'd go a month or two, and then I'm pushing a little more. And now, I mean, look at me now. I just went over my whole workout routine. I mean, now I'm to this point, and now I'm like, I'm so full of energy, and I'm so confident. I'm not putting any holds bar. I'm not saying this is it. This is the end. I can't go any more than this. I'm just saying.
You just have to keep pushing yourself and testing.
Exactly. Moreover, don't underestimate the role of caloric restriction. Yeah, I know. I promoted calorie surplus in prior videos, but I've changed my tune. Since I've embraced restriction again, everything just seems to be getting better and better. Studies show that caloric restriction enhances NAD+ synthesis. Eating less could lead to greater restraints in metabolism and remyelination. As I highlight niacin's impact on the central nervous system, it's time to talk about oligodendrocyte precursor cells, the little heroes of remyelination. They are responsible for rebuilding the myelin highway we hope for. Niacin promotes the differentiation of OPCs into mature oligodendrocytes, essential for forming and maintaining myelin sheaths around axons. Niacin powers up sirtuins involved in regulating energy, stress responses, inflammation control, and I think probably even more. Low NAD+ levels can impair the function of vital immune cells like T cells and macrophages. Immune cells can't do their jobs right. Chaos ensues. We all know this. It's like soldiers huddled without a commander. Is that what happened to us when we first developed MS? Feeding ourselves nutrient-dense foods with adequate niacin may be essential for keeping everything running smoothly. Without enough niacin, the balance of cytokines begin to sway, potentially leading to chronic inflammation. And you know what chronic inflammation means? It means more MS. But as I said, I don't believe we can get enough from food alone. We need supplementation, which now I am behind 100%. Imagine discussions about niacin supplementation become mainstream health strategies. I mean, what if testing for niacin levels became routine with your doctor? Just think. Healthcare could evolve to recommend vitamin B3 as an essential component for managing autoimmune diseases just like MS. I mean, with every nutrition conversation, let's emphasize niacin as a cornerstone of a solid health foundation. We could flip the narrative surrounding living with MS to a more empowering message that highlights how individuals can achieve remyelination by just taking niacin. My own story of transformation sparked my niacin and supplementing with it. it can ripple out, inspiring others to explore their journeys towards the same exact goal. Embracing niacin potential and nourishing my body through mindfulness has transformed my narrative, turning a once years ago bleak outlook into it's been growing vibrant possibilities. I invite you to consider supplementing with niacin and nicotinamide. Don't fear the flushing. Instead, get excited about intricate processes happening in your brain. The interconnectedness of nutrients and the power of exercise. Join me. Come on, join me on this journey of discovery. Have you ever experimented with niacin before? What changes have you noticed if you've tried it? In your experience, how does stress and nutritional choices impact your MS symptoms? What other vitamins or nutrients have you explored to support your own health? And what has been your experiences with them? Write me down in the description or comments. As we continue to learn and explore together, let this be a call to action. Let's spread the word about niacin, our little superhero, and its potential. Share your stories with other MS patients. Share your thoughts with them too, and let's create a community where health isn't just an afterthought, but a vibrant, lived-in experience. As always, thank you for joining me on this exploration of vitamin B3. Remember, every little step counts. Here's to niacin, OPCs, and the beauty of life lived fully, even in the face of challenges. And now more than ever, MS is a challenge that I feel it going away, drifting away. Together we can build better tomorrows, fueled by awareness, knowledge, and a whole lot of love for our health. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, share it with fellow MS warriors like I said, and like it, or if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Your engagement keeps this space vibrant and full of shared knowledge. So, until the next one. And I really think I'm gonna start doing this Saturday mornings thing now.
There we go.
Chat.
Men. Yeah.
So
Excellent.
so if you want, I will add you onto the list, and I'll send you a invitation every Saturday morning if you're up for it.
Amen.
Okay,
Yes.
sounds good.